Every event in life plays an important role in the lives of the students. Today, as we come to the installation ceremony of our own leaders of the school, it makes every child to discover the leadership in him or in her. When this ceremony takes place in a school, the selected candidates feel a sense of pride in them that they are leaders in making for the future. This event is considered to be an event of great joy that radiates happiness all around. Respected Reverend Father Jason Coelho, Reverend Father Leo Pereira, Rector and Administrator of our school. Father Maxim D'Souza, Principal of our school. Father Mervin Fernandez, Vice Principal of our school. Members of teaching and co-teaching staff, and my dear students, it is our proud privilege to extend a hearty welcome to you all to this very momentous occasion of the installation of the leaders of Don Bosco School, Trasi, for the year 2021-22. It is said that leadership is commanded and not demanded. And in order to command leadership, it has to be effectively demonstrated. Let us then begin today's installation ceremony by welcoming our guest amidst us.
God speaks in the silence of the heart. Listening is the beginning of the prayer. Prayer can bring peace along with hope, faith, and love. So let us implore God's blessings for the success of this program through a prayer song. I request everyone to take a prayerful posture.
Our leaders, our nation, education, lift it all in prayer. Our families, our countries, our money, lift it all in prayer. Prayer, prayer, lift it all in prayer. Prayer, prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, our protector, He's never left us. Through the storms, through the pain, through the rain, keep the faith, He will wash it away. Everything we need from His hands, we do receive. Just have faith and believe. Our leaders, our nation, education, lift it all in prayer. Our families, our countries, our money, lift it all in prayer. Prayer, prayer, lift it all in prayer. Prayer, prayer, yeah. Lift it all in prayer.
Welcoming is an art. It sprouts from the heart. To express at this juncture, may I take a pleasure to requesting our teacher Smita to extend a cordial welcome to everybody assembled here.
The task of leadership is not to put greatness into the people, but to elicit it, for the greatness is there already. On this auspicious day, when we are gathered together to install our school leaders and inaugurate the schoolhouse system, we are happy that this solemn ceremony under the theme Good Habits Make Good Leaders is solemnized by esteemed guests. Father Jason Coelho, STB, who is the director of the Don Bosco Youth Service of Panjim, Konkan Province, has joined our program online as the chief guest. Father Jason is a young, dynamic priest who is a youth lover who are immensely honored by his presence. We welcome you with the utmost love and affection, dear Father.
Thank you. Thank you, teacher.
We are also happy to have among us the members of our management. Father Leo Pereira, our rector, provides true leadership with his animating presence. We welcome you, Father, for this program. We are indeed lucky to have a great leader in the person of our dear principal, Father Maxime D'Souza, who charts every course in our school and the reason behind all that happens here. We cordially welcome you, Father. Father Marvin, our vice principal, is young and energetic with a keen sense of finesse. We are happy to have you among us, Father. Hearty welcome. We are indeed happy to have the shining stars of today's program, the leaders. After going through all the tension and canvassing, finally you have emerged victorious. We welcome you and your dear parents and family cordially to this program. We welcome all our staff members, both teaching and co-teaching, whose effort can never be undermined. Welcome teachers and staff members. Finally, we welcome our dear parents and students who have joined us in this program online on YouTube. We value your support and goodwill towards the school. Through your support, we are sure our students will turn out to be a fine leaders of society tomorrow. Hearty welcome to you. Finally, we extend a warm welcome to our past pupil, benefactors, well-wishers, and friends for your continual support. Joyous welcome to one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, Teacher Smita, for making us welcome. Dear friends, we are now on the threshold of bestowing the responsibilities on our school leaders. But it is important to listen to the advice of our superiors with regard to its importance and nobility. So I invite Father Jason Coelho, our chief guest, to enlighten our leaders as well as students with his words of advice.
Dear Reverend Father Rector, Father Leo, Father Principal, Father Maxim, Father Mervyn, teachers, staff members, parents, and to you, my dear students. It's indeed a day of happiness. It's indeed a day of pride and joy for our school of Don Bosco Tracé, because today is the installation of our leaders whom we have elected. Before I begin stressing and explaining to you the theme of today, I would like to throw you examples before you, dear students. The first example is of Gitanjali Rao, who is a 15-year-old scientist and inventor who has identified herself as a dancer, singer. By the way, she is the first kid of the year on a Times magazine cover for the year 2020. And she has come across with 6 different innovations from the fields of science and technology. This is Gitanjali Rao, a 15-year-old young girl. The second example I put before you is Ridhima Pandey, who is 11 years old, a girl among 16 petitioners. She is the one who is fighting for climate crisis. She is the one who's fighting for climate justice in India. In fact, she is known as the Indian Greta Thunberg. Okay. And her famous words are, I want to save my future. I want to save our future. Once again, a young person, 11-year-old girl, okay, who is fighting for climate. We have another person amidst us. His name is Tripturaj Pandey. He was 18 months old when he started first playing the tabla. Today, he is known as the tabla master, young tabla master. And my dear friends, I could enumerate different examples of young leadership in India, in our own country. I put before you these life role models because life role models are very inspiring for all of us. You know, as somebody rightly said, our thoughts leads to actions, our action leads to habits, our habits form character, and character leads to destiny. And this is what exactly we see in these 3 young people, the example who I just told you. And so, my dear friends, I go to the theme of today. Good habits make good leaders. Good habits nurture us. Good habits build us. And good habits build our characters, and they are a source of growth. You know, Don Bosco used to always say these beautiful words to young people: do good, do good, continue to do good, and you will never, never regret doing good. Father and founder Don Bosco stressed on doing good habits, cultivating good habits. And therefore, my dear friends, my invitation as you begin this new year ahead, especially to all the leaders, okay, keep doing good as leaders of your school of Trasi, Don Bosco Trasi. And where do I cultivate good habits, my dear friends? I cultivate good habits in family and in environment, you know, school, society, and what have you. So, my dear friends, I would just like to enumerate now the qualities of a good leader. You know, good habits definitely make good leaders. And so, I'm sure you have seen a pencil, right, students? I'm sure you use your pencil for sketching, drawings, etc. I would just like to enumerate for you 4 good qualities through the example of a pencil. The first quality of a pencil is, if you want that pencil to work, to draw, to sketch, you always hold the pencil, isn't it? If you don't hold a pencil, it is never going to be to use. And so, leaders, always allow yourselves to be guided by your teachers, by your elders, by your parents, by your God, faith, luck, whatever. Very, very important, my dear friends, is a good leader. You should allow yourself to be holded by what your teachers, what your principal, what your elders tell you, and that's a mark of a good leader. The second quality of a good pencil is it is ready to accept the ups and downs. If you want to sketch, you know, when the lead goes down, you would take a sharpener and keep sharpening, isn't it? So a pencil has to go through these painful sharpenings. And so a leader, when he takes up his tasks in the school, especially you who are in the school, you will have a lot of challenges, the ups and downs. And remember, this is part and parcel of a good leader. You need to have continuous sharpenings, corrections. It is only then that you will become a good leader. So be open to corrections also. Sometimes you may make mistakes, but remember constantly, just as a pencil, you keep sharpening, sharpen yourselves through open corrections. Okay. The third quality is, if a pencil has to be sketched and it has to be a beautiful one, What matters is the inside of the pencil. It's not the outer coating with color, etc. But what makes a real pencil is the lead that is inside, and then you are able to write, isn't it? So, good leader, remember, it is not just today you are going to be installed, you'll be holding a flag, you'll be wearing your badges. These are all external signs. But what makes you a good leader is what is inside of you. Okay. And that is very, very important. And the last quality that I would like to do is I like to leave you with, always remember, just as a pencil leaves a mark, you also need to leave a mark. A good leader is one who leaves a good mark. And I wish you this great success in leaving good marks. Remember, very, very important, lead by actions. Today, we have a lot of leaders today in our country, in our society, who only given through words, less of action. But you at Don Bosco Tracy, remember, a good leader is one who would always lead by action. And so, young students, be creative, okay? The more creative you are, the better leadership will come out. Be contributors, never take the beaten road. Always think of something different, just like Gitanjali Rao, like Mr. Pandya, that I gave you examples. And third, be cool. In these times, sometimes there may be so much of pressure on you as a leader. Just be cool. Remember, when you have a cool mind, you will able to see the problem well, and you will able to come out with a solution to the problem. Once again, my dear friends, make good habits and they will make you good leaders. I wish you all the very best as you take up leadership. Remember, very, very important, allow yourselves to be holded by your teachers, by your principal, by your elders. Remember what's inside of you that matters. And most especially, allow yourselves to be corrected time and often. Okay. Once again, make good habits and they will make you good leaders. Wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for enlightening us with your words of inspiration. If your action inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Today, Don Bosco School Trasi is going to have its new school leaders take up responsibilities. We hope that these ambitious, determined, and energetic leaders of our school will help to bring up the name of the institute. We have gathered here to witness their oath-taking ceremony. We now begin with the investiture of our captains and vice captains. I request the captains and vice captains to kindly come up on stage or be present online on Zoom virtual platform with your video and audio on. We have the captains and vice captains of the school on stage to take their office. Our captains and vice captains for the year 2020-21 are Red House Captain Ria Dias, Vice Captain Sinchana Shetty, Blue House Captain Jasil Krasta, Vice Captain Jocelyn De Silva, Greenhouse Captain Sia Hegde, Vice Captain Shifa Oliveira, Yellow House Captain Prajwal D'Souza, Vice Captain Milan Mascarenas.
Do you, as house captains and vice captains, understand your duties and the responsibilities to be entrusted to you?
Yes, I do.
Do you willingly resolve to serve every member of the school community to the best of your ability and strive to maintain peace and harmony in this place?
Yes, we do.
With God as your witness, state the following with your right hand raised. I,
I,
the house captains and the vice house
the,
captains
the house captains and the house vice captains
of Don Bosco School, Trasi,
of Don Bosco School, Tarasi,
do hereby solemnly undertake an oath
do hereby solemnly undertake an oath
in the presence of Father Principal
in the presence of Father Principal
and staff members,
and staff members,
and I shall abide
and I shall abide
by all the rules and regulations
by all the rules and regulations
laid by the institution
laid by this institution
for the upkeep of a constant spirit
for the update of a conscious spirit
of healthy competition
of every competition
in and outside the classroom,
in and outside the classroom,
that proper order and discipline
in proper order and discipline,
be maintained
be maintained
and be trustworthy and responsible
and will be trustworthy and responsible
in every walk of life
in every walk of life
pertaining to the upkeep
pertaining to the upkeep
of high tone and morale
of high tone and morale
of the institution.
of the institution.
Hands down.
I request Father Maxim, the principal, to invest the captains and vice captains of the 4 different houses of the school. Thank you, dear captains and vice captains, for having accepted the post to lead and monitor your house. Thank you, Father, for investing the house captains.
We now begin with the investiture of our head boy, head girl, and assistant head boy, assistant head girl. I request them to kindly come up on stage or be present with video and audio on Zoom. I request Father Mervyn, our vice principal, to do the honors. We have the leaders of the school on the stage to take their office. Our head boy, head girl, and assistant head boy, assistant head girl for this year 2021-22 are head boy Nash Helen Lobo, head girl Cheryl Fernandez, assistant head boy Thompson Wilson Coutinho, assistant head girl Alvita Rodriguez.
Do you, as school leaders, understand your duties and the responsibilities to be entrusted to you? Do you willingly resolve to serve every member of the school community to the best of your ability and strive to maintain peace and harmony in this place?
Yes, we do.
With God as your witness, state the following. Please raise your right hand. I,
Cheryl Fernandez, and Rita Rodriguez,
of Don Bosco School, Trasi,
Don Bosco School Trustee,
do hereby
hereby
solemnly undertake
solemnly undertake
an oath
an oath
in the presence of
in the presence of
Father Principal,
Father Principal,
staff members,
staff members,
and I shall abide
and I shall abide
by all the rules
by all the rules
and regulations
and regulations
laid by the institution
laid by the institution
in and outside the classroom,
in and outside the classroom,
that proper order and discipline
and discipline
be maintained
be maintained
and will be trustworthy
and will be trustworthy
and responsible
and responsible
to every walk of life
to every walk of life
pertaining to the
pertaining to the
upkeep of high tone
upkeep of high tone
and morale
and morale
of the institution.
of the institution.
Put your hands.
I request Father Maxim, our principal, to invest the head boy, head girl, and assistant head boy, assistant head girl of our school. Thank you, dear school leaders, for having accepted the post to lead and care for the school, its teachers and its students. Thank you, fathers, for investing the school leaders of our school. We wish you all the best and hope that you will uphold the school principles and keep the name of Don Bosco School flying high while discharging their duties honestly and impartially.
Now, let us lend our ears and open our hearts to the inspirational message of our dear principal.
Respected Chief Guest, Reverend Father Jason Coelho, who joined us from Goa this morning and gave a very wonderful piece of advice. Reverend Father Leo Pereira, the rector, who is not present with us due to ill health. Father Mervyn, our Vice Principal. Teacher Vanita Krasta, Chief Election Commissioner, newly invested student leaders, all our staff members, dear students, the parents of our school, well-wishers, benefactors, past pupils, and my dear friends. It's indeed a happy occasion this morning that we have conducted this installation ceremony in this online mode, and it is coming to you on these platforms, social platforms, Zoom and YouTube. It only shows that Don Bosco is always on the vanguard of progress. No amount of obstacles or problems will keep us back in doing what we want to do, that is the quality education for our students. Last year, we went through a year of pandemic where all our students were homebound and were not happy about that. They wanted very much to be in the school and hoped that this year the school would reopen. But unfortunately, once again, the pandemic struck again, and our students, all of you are at home. And we as Don Bosco School family, staff members, management, and the entire leadership thought that we should not allow this year go by like last year without having any connection with our student body. And that's why we thought that we will conduct as many activities as possible along with the teaching process that is going on wonderfully well, both through the apps as well as live teaching. We felt that we will make sure that our students get some touch of normal school, though they are at home. And today is one such experiment. After the grand inaugurations of each of the sections of the school, today we have had this inauguration of the student body leadership or school cabinet online mode. And I'm very happy that this has gone on really well. I wish the students who have taken responsibility today, when the elections were announced online, they came forward enthusiastically, filing their nominations, and afterwards followed up with canvassing through their videos and posters and pictures. And our students enthusiastically participated in the elections with over 90% participation in some classes and little less in other classes. An election process that was conducted very fairly, smoothly, and justly, with every student having opportunity even to cross-check the elections and if there are any mistakes for them to have it challenged. And after all that, we have these leaders who have been installed today. So I congratulate teacher Vanita Krasta, who took up the responsibility of these elections as Chief Election Commissioner. And I think she has done very well, and she deserves a big round of applause from all of us. I also thank all the class teachers who had taken responsibility of tabulating the votes and sending it to the Chief Election Commissioner. I thank all the parents who encouraged their students to take part in this electoral process. We had it not for anything or any show, we had it as a constant reminder to our students that one day they are going to become the citizens of this country, and citizens as having voting rights. When in history we have seen in the revolutions that people fought for voting rights, we cannot abscond or abdicate our responsibility of voting rights. And it's very sad that sometimes in our country, when the elections come, the citizens do not bother about voting. When they do not bother about voting, when they shirk their responsibility, they have no reason or no opportunity to complain if there is a bad government which is leading us. And so through this school cabinet and through these elections, we are educating our students about this important responsibility of being a good citizen, of voting and taking accountability and responsibility. And in this whole affair, our students are inculcated with good values and good habits. And that is the theme that we have taken today. Good habits make good leaders. If we see around in our country, if there are good leaders, they are also good because they have good habits which are drawn from their families as well as from the institutions where they learned good values, and they become good leaders and are most appreciated. And this is my wish and prayer for each of the school leaders who have taken responsibility today. Kindly discharge your responsibility in a fair manner, and in all, be good examples to your friends. It's only through being good examples can you be good leaders. Once again, I thank all the staff members, all those who have helped us for this program, including our past pupils who have helped given us technical support. And I wish all of you students all the best in your future. And we hope that this year we will conduct activities and there will be points which will be displayed every Monday. House system points will be displayed on WhatsApp groups every Monday. The house system points will include your watching of lead videos, submitting of the homework, participating in the class attendance, and the test marks. All those will be included and house points will be given. So we will continue this in online manner, and when school reopens, it will be continued in the school. Thank you once again, and God bless you.
Thank you, Father, for the inspiring message. All good things come to an end. At the end of such a wonderful program, right, that we thank all those who have made it so wonderful. Now, I would like to request Teacher Sushita to express words of gratitude on behalf of all.
Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trial. Harold R. McElinden. Any leadership quality begins in a small way. The experience a student gets of leadership forms him in a great way for greater leadership in the future. Today, we are indeed blessed to have inaugurated the school cabinet by installing our school leaders. On behalf of the management, I express deep words of gratitude to Reverend Father Jason Coelho, Director of Konkan Province, Don Bosco Youth Services. Thank you very much, Father, for obliging to be part of our program and for delivering a motivating address to our budding leaders. Thank you, Father. We are grateful to the guiding force, our institution, the members of our management, Father Leo Pereira, our rector, Father Maxim D'Souza, our principal, Father Mervin Fernandez, our vice principal. Without your support, today's program would not have seen the light of day. Thank you very much, fathers. We thank our staff for their support and especially those who have closely helped in this program. We are indebted to our parents for their support to the school always. Finally, we congratulate all the leaders who have been installed today. Your duty begins now. I am sure with the help of your classmates, you will provide wonderful leadership to our school. God bless you all and thank you.
Thank you, Teacher Sushita, for your words of gratitude. As we are coming to the end of this program, let us now all join singing National Anthem. Please stand.